Tiff is working on her sigils to put on the wall in the room that I have in my house for whoever is called next to come to Alaska and live in that room or stay in that room. And so I figured I'd just turn the camera on and see what happens. See if maybe, see what kind of witchy shit I can get up to while she's working without being too distracting. So keep going. I do not have anything planned. Though I was considering making a magical candy dish. It sure doesn't take me long to like get up to something. Well, this is what I was considering using to make a magical candy dish. Right? I actually made this myself. My partner surprised me with pottery classes, and I learned how to make my own pottery, to throw my own pottery, and it was really great. And I got to do like cool shit. I put that tree on the top like that. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, but I love candy. I really like candy a lot. And so I often have candy in my workspace. But I also live with a teenage man-child. And his bedroom is right like kitty corner to this room. And he tends to help himself to my candy dish. So I was considering actually using that to my advantage and charming it and spelling it so that it's not only like a good and magical treat for myself, but it's a good and magical treat for my child too. And I think it would be really cool to affix a crystal to the inside of the candy dish and charge the crystal to charge the candy. I think that would be really cool, but I have to decide which crystal, and I have so much. Let me show you what I'm looking at when I keep looking up, right? So this is what I'm looking at. Do you see that? That is my working altar. Do you see all of that? Yeah. So now I have to. I'm still learning how to do this. Thank you for bearing with me with that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. So, I need to go through my supplies, and that's just my working altar. I have a closet right behind me that I call my closet of wonders. And it's basically a witch's craft closet. It has every kind of tool or anything that you would need to make pretty much anything. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a spilled candy jar. Cool, huh? Here we go. All while Tiff finishes her sigils. All right. Let me see what I can find. Okay, so I think I've decided on the crystal that I want to put on the inside of the candy dish. And like a good modern witch, I Googled it and looked at, just kind of like made sure that the first one that I chose was like, you know. Anyway, so I'm choosing inclusion quartz. See that? See? And it was a piece that my mom actually gave to me. And let me read this to you because it's actually really funny. Because, you know, if we think about the reason that I'm putting this in the candy dish is to like charge it and add a little magic to the fact that I eat a lot of candy, and so does my kid. And this, the meaning of inclusion quartz, or one of them, is it symbolizes coexistence and improves human relations. Like, how funny is that? And I'm getting this from the Gemstone Dictionary. It has purification capability. It cleanses the surrounding negative energy cleanly. It is used when seeking a good, understanding person. It is effective when you want deep relationships. It's funny. All right, so I think that, oh my God, this is really funny also. It is a gemstone to positively absorb new knowledge and technology. And I'll have it on my desk. Those of you that know me know. Okay, all right, hold up, just a second. Mom, if you're watching this, you sneaky witch, I know full well that my mama knew exactly what she was doing when she gave me this. I didn't even look it up. This was like at the beginning of the summer. And my mom was like, I have something for you. And she didn't tell me why. Because I was working on my relationship with technology. I told everyone that I am working on improving my relationship with technology. And, you know, she knows full well what I do. And she fucking gives me an inclusion quartz. Mom. Well played, Ma. That's very well played. Now I'm going to put it in my cookie. Ooh, now I'm putting it in my candy jar. So now I have to decide how I want to affix this into the candy jar. And every time you can add a layer of like meaning or energy to something, the better. So what you use, or what I use or choose to use to affix this, does matter. And I am not above using like resin or using some kind of epoxy in order to do it. If it comes to that, I will do that. But if there's another option, I want to try that as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will get back to you about what I come up with. I'm going to totally put a bell on it, actually, because I think that that is awesome. And I love the idea that every time someone lifts the lid of the candy jar, the bell is going to sound. But I can also use that as another way to like charge the spellcraft and the spell on this because of the sound. Fucking brilliant. I love it. I was in the closet of wonders when I see, this is the closet. Oh shoot. Closet of wonders. I gotta work on the song. Okay, so I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. I just thought I would share that with you. Okay. My Jarro bells. I have to decide whether I want to use big bells or little bells, or both. Fuck it, I'm filling the whole lid with bells. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that. the mystical adhesive agent that I have decided upon for the spellcraft of the candy jar is super glue. That's what I got, and it's gonna work really well. I was gonna do like a sealing wax or something like that, but I don't want to chance it. I want it to be like solid. So let me do the thing. And we'll, oh. It's been a minute since I've used this. I have no idea if this is actually going to work, just for the record. I'm a scientist. I'm not. I'm a witch. Okay, and so I have a thing for threes. So I'm getting 3 of each sized bell. Where is the best place to do this? I'm so lost. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3 of the big Herkin ones. 1, 2, 3 of the middle ones. And minimum of 6 of the little ones. And then we'll see how that goes, if it works. So I'm going to place the big guys first. Again, no idea if this is actually going to work, but we're going with it. Alright, and then I'm going to do the next size. Oops. I guess I could just like put that there. And I'm going to put the other little itty bitty ones. Alright, and it would not be working with super glue without getting it on you. I know, right? Here, Stella. Wow, I'm surprised at how effective that was. Putting that one in my book of shadows. Wipe super glue off on cork. It works really fucking well. Stella, you have a lot to say about this. Yes. Stella, shh. And I'm barely shaking it. I want to wait for that to like dry really well. And I am not completely convinced that I am done putting stuff in there. Did you just hear her belch? Did you hear that? Stella, girlfriend. I love that you're so comfortable around me. I want to put more bells. Because I can. And I know that there is a good chance that, like a pretty good chance, that I am going to, you know, wake up and have a bunch of bells in my candy jar, like falling off of this, because I'm not entirely sure that the super glue is going to hold it. Ah! Well, that's a puddle. I can't help but think that's what she said with things like that. I can't help it. My brain does it every single time. Why is that? Why is that so good? Why is it so funny? I mean, it might. I guess it might not be so funny to so many other people. I guess I didn't consider that. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Whoa. Oops. Well, shit. That went sideways a little bit, but you know, we pivot. That's what we do. There. The Loctite. Loctite. The super glue is done. And then I'm going to put my bells back later. And now what we're doing is I just need for this to dry. Actually, you can see that is what we have. Ding-a-ling-ling. Right. So here is how this is going to work. So I am going to charge the crystal in the windowsill. That'll be how I charge it. And then the bells will activate it. I like it. I'm gonna I'll let them set a little bit longer. No, I won't. I won't. I'm not a patient person. I'm gonna try this. And if the bells fall off, it did it. Well, I didn't like fall off. I like it. I think that's very cool. And to make sure that my candy didn't smell like super glue, because I didn't think that one all the way through. Whoops, okay. Alright. So, I am going to take a moment when this is dry to charge it with my intentions, which my intentions are to improve my relationship with myself and my child. Yeah, that's a really good one. I'm doing it. I love it. I like it a lot. I think this was great. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Are you done with your sigils? Yeah! Fucking perfect timing. All right, sweet. I'm gonna let this air out on there, and then we're gonna go do the sigil stuff. This is what it looks like after everything is dry. And that right there is it's good. I actually really like it. I'm probably going to add more to it. And tonight I'm going to sit it on the windowsill right here to charge. So I'm going to, actually, I think I need to move this guy. Put it there. And this guy right here. And we will charge it overnight. Thank you for going. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.